home prices so crazy in Utah right now?
That's what we're talking about.
I'm Aric, real estate agent.
Jason Christiansen, loan officer.
Tyler Cazier, real estate agent.
Home prices look like they're out of control.
Look like they're out of control? They look like they're a chicken running around with its head cut off.
Well, that's because people who don't know what's going on, it looks crazy. But for people who do know what's going on, there's a reason for why all these things are going crazy today. So, by the way, we're going to be drinking the nerd sauce tonight. We're going to be talking about analytics. We're going to be talking about math, statistics, data. So, if you get dizzy when we say the word data, it's time to pull off the road and maybe, get yourself prepared. By the way, if you guys see something that you know is affecting the market and you want to talk about it, tell us in the comments below.
So, let's start with something we all understand. Supply and demand.
I got supply and demand. That's an easy one. We have supply, we have demand. Right there in the center, that's your price, right?
Yeah, where the lines cross, that's the price. That's the equilibrium. Without getting too much into economics, if the demand is high and the supply is low, the price is going to be high.
Like the price of a hamburger in a theme park.
I love it.
That's a good one.
That's exactly correct.
So why is supply low?
Well, there's a lot of reasons supply is low, but we're going to focus just on two. First one is population growth. Since 2010, we've been adding 4 households for every 3 homes.
A lot of people like to blame it that a lot of people are moving into Utah, but that's only a third of the problem. 2/3 of the growth is coming from inside the state.
Which is babies. Babies being born.
And people staying here and not moving away.
Right.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of population
Because
growth
Utah's
happening.
awesome. So despite building a lot of new homes, we've been in a deficit for the last 2 decades. And per the Salt Lake City of Commerce, there's 54,000 families that want to buy homes that don't have.
There's just not enough homes.
There's not homes. There's no
So,
inventory.
how low are we talking? Like if we went back a few years, what would we be looking at?
Well, I love what you're talking about there, Jason, because that's a trend, and I love trends.
Here's a graph. Plenty of homes for buyers, right? Wait. Buyers don't just buy the first home that's for sale, do they? We need more than 1 home per buyer. Now look at the same numbers expressed as a percentage of increase or a decrease.
Since 2018, we've been selling more homes relative to how many are available. We've been eating our housing storage for 3 years.
So this is called the absorption rate. And basically that's a highfalutin term in economics to say how many houses are we putting on the market versus how many are we taking off the market. And right now we're over absorbing homes. We're buying more homes than we're putting up to list.
Mm-hmm. That's the exact reason of why homes, when they go on the market, they're selling in very few days, over asking price, multiple offers, because we have that 54,000 families wanting to buy homes.
They all want those homes, yeah.
That want there. And there's a demand. There's a high demand for those homes.
And they're willing to pay more than necessarily what the sellers are asking. One of the questions that we get all the time as real estate agents is this a bubble? Is this like 2008? Or is this somehow different?
It's really different. For one thing, there's not a lot of homes like there were in 2008. But the other thing that's really, really fueling the market right now is you can buy a home that's almost $100,000 more for the same payment than you could a couple years ago.
Because of the interest rates.
Because interest rates are so low.
Yeah, and that makes your payment go a lot farther.
Yeah.
$100,000 farther.
Yeah.
And that just changes everybody's mindsets. It changes people who never thought they could buy a home, now want to buy a home. It changes investors wanting to buy second homes or third homes. It's changing people wanting to upgrade. So that's where that inventory is lacking.
And that's why we're buying more homes than what we're listing. Based on this information, then the housing prices, they're just going to keep on going up.
I don't have a crystal ball. I know Jason does, but I don't, and we just can't tell what that's going to happen here in the next little bit. But more than likely, the trend is where things are going right now. It's probably going to continue to go up.
Yeah, supply is low, demand is high.
And unless something changes, that's going to continue to go that way.
So, what did we learn today?
Numbers rule! Just kidding. Okay, so in all seriousness, supply and demand seriously affect the prices in the market.
Right.
Population growth with not enough inventory. We're lagging behind it.
And you can buy a lot more house for a lot less money because of low interest rates.
Did we get it right, guys? Are you seeing these trends in the marketplace? Are you seeing something else? Tell us in the comments below. Okay guys, send this to all your friends, anyone who's had a thought of buying or selling. This is a good video for them, help them understand prices. Like and subscribe.
Most people that don't know what's going on, that's not right, right?
That's close enough.
Okay. Prices look like they're running around with their, that's not right. Home prices look like they're running around with their chicken with their head cut off. That's still not right. You and this chicken with his head cut off. Yeah, you say it.
Supply, demand, and where they meet in the middle.
Supply, demand, something like that.
Totally got
right
it.
Here in the center.
Demand. Okay, dude.
That's what I did, and it doesn't work. My arms don't go like that.
You know,
It's like a church song.
do this.
I love it.
That's a good one.
That's exactly correct.
That's not in the script. You messed him up.
You see in the first graph. Yeah. Oh,
Let's do one of those.
So you can, like, this is, I don't know why I said that.